Hi everyone, I'm Dominic Allen, and I was a games journalist from 2022 to 2025 working at outlets like The Gamer and Screen Rant. And today, I'm going to be talking about the Silent Hill F review situation. Silent Hill F is the newest mainline installment in the Silent Hill series, coming next week, and it's the first mainline entry since Silent Hill Downpour back in 2012. Many are excited for this game, me included, but in the world of games journalism, pure madness just happened yesterday. A writer for DualShockers just leaked their review for Silent Hill F on Reddit. Now, just for the record, this could be someone posing as a DualShockers reviewer, but I think it's unlikely, judging by the post itself and their comments, but it is possible. Now, it's not the entire written article, but the leak does contain the review score, along with many key details about the game. I won't give away any of those details on YouTube for obvious reasons, not even the review score, because I feel like I should give back to the business in some way. I'm sure DualShockers do not want their review score out there before the article goes live. Now, the writer of this review, which I won't name, appeared to leak this by misunderstanding what an embargo is, which, on one hand, I feel bad for, but on the other hand, the writer should have known better. Leaking the review score before the embargo isn't just bad because you're breaking it. It's bad for the website. The final DualShockers review score is already well known and out there by now, so what do you think the traffic will be once the article goes live? Probably very little. Face it, most people who click on a written review just scroll down to the bottom and call it a day. That's where the too much water meme comes from. That IGN Pokemon review was actually complaining about the fact that there were too many water-type Pokemon, but people just skipped to the end, saw the too much water con, and were like, what? Now, I want to state for the record that I never received a review code or embargo as a games journalist, but I am familiar with how DualShockers likely operates. DualShockers is a Valnet website who also operates The Gamer, GamerAnt, and Screen Rant, and they use a platform called Imaki for their articles. Key pieces like reviews and embargoed guides are able to be accessed by any contributor for the site before the article goes live, which means they can all see this stuff well before anyone else. I was actually surprised this review got leaked simply by the writer discussing it on Reddit, as any contributor can easily leak this stuff on Imaki, even if they didn't write the piece. To highlight the lax security, I was even able to access articles on The Gamer after I left for Screen Rant, and it wasn't until after I got laid off that access was permanently removed. It's very much an honor system for these websites, and it's interesting to think about. Sure, the writer leaked the review by discussing it on Reddit, but it can also be leaked by dozens of other ways through the Imaki platform. At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if this writer ultimately gets fired for this, because layoffs are already abundant in games journalism in 2025. I was at The Gamer for years, from late 2022 to March of 2025, and there was not a single layoff I was aware of, and jobs were always plentiful on the website. Then in May, just 2 months after I joined Screen Rant, that was when shit hit the fan. Tons of people got laid off, and the jobs available on the Gamer's website went to zero. You do not want to be fired because of a stupid mistake like this in 2025, and hopefully, this situation can serve as a learning lesson for new writers in gaming journalism.